Hey YouTube, what's going on? Matt Kennedy here. Happy July 4th. Happy Sunday. Hopefully everyone's enjoying their weekend. I know I am. Just over a month until Madden NFL football comes. Remember, it's not really a whole month. We're gonna know a lot of stuff this month. The scouting things for franchise. We're gonna know a lot more insight on the overalls, the devs, the database for Mutt in late July. So I would say by July 30th, we will know a lot of information, pretty much everything except the Mutt promos. So EA will do a special live stream for early August, probably August 8th, August 5th. And they'll go over Mutt Master, level rewards, solos, level master, Mutt Master, all that stuff. The rookie premiere stuff, maybe, all that stuff. So even though the game does drop August 12th for EA Access, remember, it's not really August 12th. We're going to know things beforehand, which will make it feel like it's here. We made a YouTube video about exactly 4 weeks ago, talking about division winners. And we're going to pretty much do a series breaking down each division, what I think is going to be happening. We said the Bucs is the clear favorite for the NFC South. And I think that's pretty objective, not subjective, because you take away Julio Jones. It's not like the Falcons can depend on their defense. They do have a new coordinator, all that stuff. Again, Panthers, the quarterback identity. Yeah, you now bring in, J.C. Horn. You got, McCaffrey, but they got Mike Evans, Tom Brady, Bruce Arians, the defense, Devin White, the crew, right? And then, of course, you also have the Saints, who, yeah, they're going to have a run, but I don't see Winston or Taysom Hill outbeating Tom Brady if Drew Brees couldn't last year in the playoffs at home. So what it comes down to is, and again, this is all my opinion, the second easiest division I think is going to be coming here is going to be the NFC North. And this is only if Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams play, because you got to realize, you literally have I forget his name, but they had that one tight end that's pretty good for the Packers. You add him and Davante Adams and Aaron Jones, and you still got Bakhtiari and Rodgers at home. I absolutely love Matt LaFleur. You still have a pretty decent defense. Darnell Savage, Jair Alexander, probably still got Kenny Clark there. Not sure about him though, if he's still there. This defense is still average, above average. And then your offense is definitely top five, Aaron Rodgers. It's not only that, but you look at the other teams in the division. And this is no disrespect to the other teams, but, with all respect, I don't really see Detroit doing much this year. Don't get me wrong. I did see that about the Cleveland Indians and their 5-6 games out of first place. They were in first place like a month ago. The Indians traded Lindor. They got rid of Bauer. They got rid of almost everybody. And I thought we were tanking this year. I thought the Indians were going to tank, rebuild, prospects. We had the youngest team in baseball, just like one of the youngest teams in football. Cleveland is nothing but a young team. The last time the Cleveland, really any Cleveland team, when is the last time you've seen Cleveland be, nothing but vets? We have never seen that. Okay, Cleveland has always been a team all about the young person, all about it's pretty much a poor man's city. Okay, but we make it work in Cleveland. That's why I like Cleveland. Obviously, I'm biased, right? Born and raised here, but I really love what they do for their bank in their salary cap. And they've always done that. You look at Detroit, people are going to say the same thing like Cleveland did with Lindor being gone this year. Detroit has Jared Goff and what? No Marvin Jones. He has no Galladay. Yeah, he has Hawkinson, but is Hawkinson Travis Kelce? No. What defense? New coach. I just don't see anything in Detroit. Definitely a bottom 3, bottom 4 team. especially with Houston if Deshaun Watson doesn't play, which I think he is, but because he would have been suspended by now. You literally had Detroit, who has almost no chance. Okay, yeah, when Stafford played, they had a chance last year, but it's because they had him and Galladay. Okay, excuse my dog. He's barking right now. Let me go in a different room here. But essentially what I'm saying is, you take out Detroit. You then move to Chicago, who, yeah, they have Allen Robinson. They had Devontae Adams. Who has the better quarterback? Justin Fields, Andy Dalton. Don't get me wrong, Justin Fields is going to be a star. Guys, let's get that straight right now. I'm a huge fan of Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence, whatever his name was, Zach Wilson. What a quarterback class. Now, this could be like the Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. This quarterback class might get a feel like that. It doesn't mean they're all going to be stars. I mean, look at Josh Rosen and look at Sam Darnold, the busts or whatever. Doesn't mean they're all going to be stars. But Lawrence and Fields, man, Zach Wilson's arm, they do look pretty good. I'm not going to say it's guaranteed. And, let's not put words in my mouth. I never said that. I'm just saying I think Justin Fields will be good. Doesn't mean he'll be an NFL superstar, top 5 Patrick Mahomes, but I don't think he's Josh Rosen. I think he'll start for that team and he'll do good things for them for the Bears. But I just don't see the Bears. I'm a huge fan of Matt Nagy. I like Roquan Smith, Khalil Mack. I love Eddie Goldman, Eddie Jackson, I like that team. I really, second place, wild card. I just don't see them still beating the Packers, though, with Matt LaFleur, Aaron Rodgers, that offensive mastermind piece. I'm going to say this one more time for the central theme of this video. Packers are really good. And it's not like the Bears, Vikings, or Lions. I mean, Lions do almost have no chance, though, to be honest. They are a bottom 3 team. What do you really want me to say? Right? Minnesota, the problem with them is it's all Dalvin Cook. And I know that they beat the Packers this past year. That's awesome. But what did Dalvin Cook do? What, 200 yards, 150 yards? They're too dependent on Cook. And this goes back to the Adrian Peterson days 12 years ago. 12 years ago, more like actually 10 years ago. Actually 9-10 years ago. 9-10 years ago, back in the Christian Ponder days, in the playoff days, Joe Webb and them, they made the playoffs just because of AP. And, they also had, some good defenders here and there. I can't think of his name, that one-star DN. There it is, Jared Allen. But you really think about it, they're too dependent on Cook. So the moral of the story is, yeah, Vikings have a chance. The Bears have a chance. But if I really had to pick, how are you not going to Green Bay? Okay? Especially with the way Rodgers had an MVP season last year. You would hope Adams is there. They have someone coming back from COVID. I forget his name. Devin Funchess, I think. Coming back from COVID for them. You now have 2 receivers. Aaron Jones is really good. Jamal, is a good second one. I'm just telling you right now, bro. And again, no disrespect to Kirk Cousins. But I love JJ, Justin Jefferson, just like Eddie Jackson and I love this division. It is a good division overall. I think that when you play this division, you have a tough one in Green Bay, you have an easy one in Detroit. Doesn't mean that they're, does not mean that's a cakewalk. But man, if you had to choose a team to beat and it's not Detroit, I don't know what you're smoking. Chicago and Minnesota, they are not easy teams either. You got to earn that victory. You got to stop Cook. You got to beat that tough Chicago defense, especially in Chicago, that windy city. Defend Khalil Mack. Watch out for Eddie Jackson deep in safety. And of course, Roquan Smith's a tackling machine. This division should go to Green Bay. And I have wild cards going to Chicago and Minnesota. I have them, not getting the wild card, but they're in wild card contention. The Vikings defense is just not strong enough for me. Who's their number one corner to lock down Devontae Adams? I just don't see that. I just don't see that. And then Detroit, I had just completely out of it. And then going back to the NFC South, I had the Saints going for a wild card contention with the Panthers and Falcons out of it. If Julio Jones was still there, you never know. Wild card spot, 9 wins, whatever, have at it. 9, 9-7-1 wild card spot? Maybe, right? Maybe. But I really think without Julio Jones, I have the Panthers and the Falcons going for the pretty much nothing this year. Same with the Detroit Lions. And then also the Saints going for the wild card. And then Bears and Minnesota going for the wild card. The next division we're going to go ahead and go over is, we'll go ahead and finish the NFC. It's going to be the NFC West. We'll see you guys there for that video pretty much tomorrow. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye.